So let's talk a little bit about executive functioning and what that looks like or does not look like in our neurospices. So this is incredibly hard for our neurospicy kids. And Z has recently been able to find his voice and use his voice to ask for help and to say, this is what I need. And that is a huge step because that executive functioning piece is so hard, right? To say, this is what I need to do and then just go and do it. That's a huge step for a neurospicy person, adult. Honestly, for a lot of regular adults, like neurotypical adults as well, but a neurospicy kid finding their voice, that's huge. Most parents of our neurotypical kids talk about how they're trying to get their kiddo through school, and are they learning to read, and are they learning to write, and are they learning to do math, and all of those other things. Whereas parents of neurospicy kiddos, we worry about making sure that our kiddos are able to emotionally regulate themselves without us guiding them and helping them. I know that Z is going to eventually read and write and do all of the things academically. He's a smart kid. He's going to be able to do that. And that's just so back burner for me because I don't really care if he's behind academically. My focus is ensuring that he can survive in a society that is not set up for people with his type of brain. I'm going to get excited about my friends' kids' scholastic achievements. That's awesome. Your kiddo can read and they're 4. Great. I'm going to be super stoked for you. Your kid has lots of friends. Great, awesome. I'm going to be stoked for you. There's room for all of the feels, right? This isn't pie where you run out of slices of emotions. Emotions can be a little bit of everything. We are all capable of doing this, but our neurospicy kids need a little bit more help regulating. So I find myself oftentimes justifying why I'm not tutoring him or why I'm not spending time with his academics at home. But that's just not my priority. My priority is to make sure that he's gonna be okay. And it feels like the world is judging me. It's hard to explain. I'm constantly asking myself, am I doing enough? Is he gonna catch up with his peers? Is he gonna be okay? So ultimately what I find helps is I just surround myself with people who understand him and understand me and understand that his needs are the emotional regulation, that executive functioning piece, and that at some point he's gonna get to where he needs to be. And that's my village. That's my village who I surround myself. And we do the mantra of, at his first job interview, he's gonna know how to read, and he's gonna know how to write, and it's gonna be okay. He doesn't need to know that at 6. And if you watch Bluey, if you have a kid and you watch Bluey, which I love Bluey, go watch the episode Baby Race. We use the term run your own race a lot, and it's from that, where it basically says you don't have to keep up with your peers. You don't have to do what you're doing just because other people are, that you have your own race and you're gonna be your own person. And that's my mantra with Z, is we're just gonna run our own race. And for us right now, that's the emotional regulation, that's the executive functioning, that's connecting those pieces of his brain that says, what do I have to do next, and can I do that on my own? And we're getting there, and he's getting there. And it's pretty impressive to watch.